Hi everyone, Shawn here from Chordistry.com. Today I'm going to show you how to play Stitches by Shawn Mendes. It's a great acoustic guitar song. We got a capo on fret 1 today, and we're going to be using some open chords like A minor, G, and C. And we're also going to play some F chords and some power chords too. So if you check the description, you're going to find a link to the tabs. And while you're down there, you'll see my social media links. And of course, you can hit that subscribe button for more lessons just like this one. So I'm going to zoom in now so we can check this one out. So let's start with the chords we're going to use in this song. Again, we got a capo on fret 1. And the chords are going to be A minor, C major, G major, G6, F major, and F major 7. So A minor goes like this. Your first finger is on fret 1 of the B string. Your second finger is on fret 2 of the D string, and your third finger is on fret 2 of the G string. Strum the A to high E strings. C major goes like this. Your first finger on fret 1 of the B string, second finger on fret 2 of the D string, and third finger on fret 3 of the A string. Strum the A to high E strings. G major goes like this. First finger on fret 2 of the A string, second finger on fret 3 of the low E string, third finger on fret 3 of the B string, and today we're only going to strum up to the B string. Right there. We're not going to go any higher because later we need to include the high E string, and that's going to remain open. And that chord is going to be our G6 chord. Just like that. That's a G6. F major. This is a bar chord. We're barring across fret 1 on all 6 strings. Add your third and fourth fingers to fret 3 of the A and D strings, and your second finger to fret 2 of the G string. Strum all 6 strings. Nice. Now F major 7 is going to go like this. Your first finger is on fret 1 of the B string, your second finger is on fret 2 of the G string, fourth finger on fret 3 of the D string, and third finger on fret 3 of the A string. Strum the A to high E strings. Leave that high E open. We want that note like that. That's going to make it an F major 7 chord. So, A minor, C, G and G6, F and F major 7. I'll show you how to play the power chords when we get to that section. That's going to be the second verse and the second pre-chorus. So let's start on the intro. Here's how it goes, and then I'll break it down. So we're doing some finger picking in this part. If you're going to play with a pick later, you can actually hide it and hold it like this with your first finger. So that allows you to have your thumb and your second, third, and fourth fingers to do this finger picking stuff. So starting on an A minor chord, here's what we're doing. We're going to pluck the open A, and then with your other fingers grab the G, B, and high E strings. Like this. So your thumb is going to play that bass note on the first beat, 1. And your fingers are going to grab every upbeat, every and beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Like that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We're going to go to G after that and do the same thing. Now our thumb is on the low E string, and our other fingers are on the D, G, and B strings. go to C, move your thumb up to the A string, and your fingers up to the G, B, and high E strings. And then go to F. Thumb on the low E, fingers on the D, G, and B strings again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's how the intro goes, and that's also how the first verse goes. We play it once during the intro and 4 times during the first verse. And then we're on to the pre-chorus. The pre-chorus is going to just shift our chords around, and we're playing the same finger picking pattern. We're going to go F, G, A minor again, F, G, A minor, back to G. So that's an 8 measure progression there. That brings us into the first chorus. Let's play that one more time. F goes to G, A minor, F goes to G, A minor, back to G. So now we're on the chorus, and we're going to be using our pick again. We've been hiding it, holding it, just grab it, and then we can strum. So the chorus is going to go like this. We take that chord progression and play it twice, and that's going to be the chorus. So it goes like this. It goes A minor to G6 to C major and then F major 7. We go A minor, G6, F major 7, and C the second time through. Just flipping the end 2 chords. A minor, G, C, F, and then A minor, G, F, C. You see how that works? And then again, we're going to play that 2 times in total for the chorus. And the strum pattern is very basic. It's just going to be a down, up, 8th note pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You want that high E to be ringing out over every chord. All right, that's kind of what makes this section really cool, is that one note riding on top of all of the chords. Okay, now we're on to the second verse, and we're playing power chords in this section. Okay, same chord progression, just substituting power chord shapes for all the chords. So our A minor becomes this right here, an A5. Open A string, fret 2 on the D and G strings. You can play this like you would if you're holding an A minor chord, or you can just play it with your first two fingers. And after that, we're going to go to a G5, which is here. I'm on fret 3 of the low E string with my first finger, and fret 5 of the A and D strings with my third and fourth fingers. If you move it up to the A string, that becomes a C5, or a C power chord. 3, 5, and 5 on the A, D, and G strings. And then we move to an F here on fret 1 of the low E, and 3 on the A and D strings. So those are our power chords in this section. Okay, now we're going to do this. There's a lot going on in that little chord progression, so I'm going to break it down one thing at a time. First, we're palm muting all of these chords. So just take this part of your hand, place it on the strings next to the bridge so it has a muted sound to it. Just practice it on the A power chord for a while until you find the sweet spot. This is too much. That's not enough, just right there. So we're doing palm muting. And then we're also doing a percussive strum in this. 1 and 2, like that. On beats 2 and 4, like you'd imagine the snare drum being, we're going to be doing a percussive strum. So when you're on the A power chord, the only way to do this is to use your other fingers to mute the strings. That's why you can see me touching the strings with my third and fourth fingers. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's just do that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One and 2 and 3 and 4. We're going to switch to the G power chord on the and of beat 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? So we're anticipating all of these power chords. It's going to be on the upbeat of 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the same thing goes with the C chord, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the F chord, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? Now when you're playing those other three shapes, to get that percussive strum, just gently lift off the chord so that it has that sound. So you can still hold the shape, just don't hold the strings on the frets. Like that. Let's play this whole section slowly so you can see all the little bits going on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so that's the second verse. And the second pre-chorus is the same idea. Same chords from earlier, just playing it with this power chord, down-strummed, eighth note feel. So it's going to be F, G, A minor, F, G, A, F, or G. Okay, so that's going to be the pre-chorus. Same thing, just power chords with that palm muted sound. and then you're into the next chorus. Nice. So after the second chorus, we're on to the bridge. And the bridge is going to be just the same as the second verse. So we're just playing the same pattern of chords with the same strum pattern as well. Play it 4 times through, and that's going to be how the bridge goes. And then after the bridge, we're playing another chorus. This time, though, it's going to be 2 times plus an extra time, but that extra time has no guitar in it, it's just the drums. So you can decide to play 1 more time through, or just kind of hang out while the drums do their thing on the last part. So that's going to be it for this lesson. If you have a question, put it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, you can hit that like button. Now I'm also going to have a playthrough in the description to this video. You might actually be able to click it here too. So you can watch the playthrough and see how the whole song goes from beginning to end. All right, thank you once again. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time with another lesson.